Okay, they are getting through here now, and then we should see the magic of the vacuum. Look at this go now. Hopefully all the carbon dioxide gets sucked in. And here we go, come on, and look at this. Greetings guys and girls and fellow gamers, my name is GameStoKicks and welcome back to Ox Not Included. In the last episode we got ourselves in a hot mess. We didn't know about hydrogen being generated by the electrolyzer, which I'm actually going to destroy now. So we have hydrogen problems. We have over 1,000 grams of hydrogen per block here, or per square inch, whatever the unit. We have carbon dioxide up to 1,000 gram nearly, which can't expand. We have hydrogen which can't expand and go up. We have luckily contained the contaminated oxygen. We are still able to breathe, but we're gonna have to work fast to try to minimize the damage and to see if we can get out of this mess. I've learned since the last episode a lot more about the game, but I think either way we're gonna be doomed. But it should be fun to watch and see if we actually all gonna die or if we can get another episode out of this where we're gonna survive and do better. Either way, I hope you're gonna enjoy it. If you do, remember to kick that like button in the balls to support the channel and the series. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. So let's get started trying to sort that mess out. Alright guys, we're slowly starting to get a handle on the situation. I have taken everything out here, built a couple of more beds down there, which people can get assigned to them. I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about this for right now. I see who's gonna sleep on the floor and do it then. Gus is gonna sleep up here because Gus is a snoring bastard. So Gus is gonna be owning that bed. And he keeps everybody else awake, so he's gonna be all by himself, but we're gonna give him some flowers and make it look pretty. Now this is where the oxygen right now is captured. Now the hydrogen, we already have hydrogen leaks here, but they're only at 92 grams. They're not really that bad. The hydrogen here is only at 81 grams and it's coming from up here. So once we're gonna start opening up this area, the hydrogen should start making its way up. You can see it's going floating around here. We have some hydrogen problems here, but hopefully that will all go along and eventually go up. Now we are going to work out how to build the pump and the vent to actually get all the stuff pumped out and get the hydrogen out of this area. So these guys can't breathe, of course not. That's absolutely the way it is. Like, we're gonna have to build a pump here as well to get it all up there. So these guys are starting to dig up there. Let's also tell them to build these support floors because otherwise they can't reach any of that stuff, of course. Yeah, how about not do that? Okay, what is that, an 8 up there, I think? Yeah, okay, so let's put that as an 8. And then also continue, guys, with this here, with the tile floors over here. Nice. Very good. Now that should keep everything sorted out now. These guys should be digging down there. Hydrogen is gonna move into this side now, and then it's gonna float up. This is carbon dioxide. We're not going to worry about that for now. Now, let's pause it and let's have a look and see how bad the situation is elsewhere. What we also need to do is we're going to need to open up this area and we need to open up this vacuum so it can suck out some of the carbon dioxide into there. And that is something I'm going to do also as a very high priority right now. They can decide between themselves who's going to do what. Hopefully they're going to split up. Now, we are going to open up this side here to the vacuum. And that is to suck all the dioxide out. Then we're going to open up, actually before we're going to do that, the first thing we probably should do is actually destroying this wall. That is the very first thing we're going to have to do. And then also dig up down here these guys. And then build a ladder into the other area to open it up. There we go. Nice. And then we can start digging up these guys here on the side, and then the carbon dioxide should nicely flow down there, has a bigger area where we can clean it out. And then we're gonna start in the long term, moving our algae production, our algae cleaners, down here where the carbon dioxide will gather. And then all our water will probably be there somewhere as well. So we might actually build it up here, the cleaners. I don't know, I'm not sure. It's gonna go somewhere down here, the algae cleaning stuff. So let's open up this area here as well. There we go. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Nice. Okay. Now let them decide how they want to do it. Hopefully this will work out. Hopefully this will start spreading up. Now I'm gonna have a look at what we need to deal with the hydrogen to pump it up into the higher areas. Okay, they are getting through here now, and then we should see the magic of the vacuum. Look at this go now. Hopefully all the carbon dioxide gets sucked in. And here we go, come on, and look at this. You can see the weight going down. The grams, okay, it's going up again because it's sucking from the top. But look at this. It's all basically sucked in there. And we're starting to get a better, clearer area up here. Now, this here is still a problem because this is not connected to anything. So we're going to have to connect these two with everything. So we're going to have to actually dig into that as well. That has to be a thing. So you can see, we're gonna fast forward this because it's nighttime. You can see Gus is sleeping loudly up there. Everybody else is getting sleep because I didn't realize that a loud sleeper, that he actually has such a range of getting to the next person in the bed. So we have access to more water, which is nice. The guys have started to dig down here over to the right. We also made this digging up there a higher priority for the hydrogen to flow up. Now, it looks like the hydrogen is spreading, and it kind of is, but it is in a very low gram rate. So it's trying to just disperse, if you know what I mean. So here we've also started getting contaminated oxygen, which I don't know why. It's probably, I don't know what is actually releasing this contaminated oxygen. I have no idea. It's probably stuff on the ground. Let's see if we can do some mopping, if that is a problem, if something leaked maybe. There seems to have been, yeah, there's something that leaked. So we definitely have to clean this up. So once that's cleaned up, hopefully we don't have to have a problem here anymore. So let's put a deodorizer in here as well, just to be on the safe side. And it seems to be around here, so yeah, let's put that one in there. And then I'm not really too worried about the hydrogen. We are building up here, and now let's have a look and see what we can do to actually pump this stuff out. So if we look here, we have a gas vent. A gas vent is intake. That's what we want to build here. Or here, actually. So, is that intake? No. Oh, no, it's out. Okay, output. So the output should be going up here somewhere. So once we dug this out, we're gonna put it there. Now the intake is the gas pump. The gas pump itself, we're going to put right here, because this is where all the hydrogen is right now. Or actually, right here? Yeah, let's build it here. End of story. Now what that means, oh, we have to slow down again. Otherwise things get problematic. Now who is stressed? Oh, seriously, Archibald and Ernestine, unbelievable. So if I enable this again, enable and put Ernestine there, and enable, come on, and put Archibald in there. I can't have people constantly being stressed out, but at the same time I need them to work, so it's a very delicate balance. We also have food problems, but we shouldn't if I make this a high priority. Now the problem is by making all these machines a high priority is that our duplicates focus on them before they focus on their work. And that is something that is gonna be a problem with this little amount of duplicates. But right now we can't take on more because we have already problems. We actually need one more bed as well. We're one bed short right now. Rosa, I think, doesn't have a bed yet. And somebody was sleeping up there anyway, so we were one bed short. So now let's give that a high priority. Let's see what we need to do to get the gas out. So we need a gas pipe, but first of all we need to give it electricity. So electricity is here. Nice. Now you can see the problem. If I don't prioritize these wheels, we don't get electricity. If we don't have electricity, we can't pump the air out. But then if we get starving, we have to make this a higher priority. But if we don't make algae and production and these guys down here a high priority, we're gonna lose air. And that is gonna be the circle, the vicious circle. But it's looking already much better, I think. I'm gonna have to look at them side by side. Now here is the hydrogen in a very concentrated amount. Now it looks very little, but this little block here of nearly 2,000 grams will spread out like this over the whole base. And you can see here, while this is very little, we're gonna need to build another pump. We're gonna have to have 2 pumps going until this is sorted out. So let's get another gas pump up here, just right smack here, because we don't want it to go any further down here. I know this is something I'm gonna have to actually start blocking off, because hydrogen is leaking into this area as well, which is a pain in the ass. I should have done that probably straight away. So let's do this right now. Take this out. Take it all out. I don't think there's any cables or anything going through, is there? No. I know we're contaminating our water down here right now with this. Okay, I know that. But we need it to go somewhere, and I will drain it here, but I hope I can for a little while longer let it drain into this area here. Hopefully. It's not too bad. It's not too bad of contaminated water, and once it reaches the bigger area, it should be very little. So we're gonna deal with that in a second. Once I have these guys queued up, we're going to be able to do the other one. So let's see, electricity, power, you have to be hooked up. Very good, we're gonna leave the other ones loose, it's fine, no problem there, I don't care. And once we dug this up, we can close this off, and then this at least up there won't be leaking through this area into the rest of my base, because we can't have that. It's already taken shape. It's gonna be a big problem here if I don't take it out. So let's see actually if we can connect the gas pipes. Gas pipes. Okay, high priority. Let's build them. So these guys here are gonna go up the ladder. This will connect to here, and then up here I think we can put it into here. Yeah, well, we try to put it as far back as possible, so let them build that first and see how it goes. Okay, they're taking apart this, which is great, so let's prepare for closing this off as soon as possible. Come on. And here we go. Nice. And then we're gonna put another hydrogen pump here, another gas pump here. Now, I hope these guys are building this. Yes, they are. Very good. And then we're gonna make the next thing a high priority to dig this all out here. So let's get that rolling. I know it's at 8, but I need that to be at 9. At least this top part here, I need to be at 9. Are they building the pipes? Yes. Are they building the pumps? Nice. Oh, that is lovely. So once the pump is built, it should have electricity. This should be cleaning the contaminated air. Very nice. I know we have hydrogen there, but that should hopefully not last very. We have no power. Shit, we have no power because they disconnected us. Holy balls. I really wish by default when you click destruct, it wouldn't just take the whole block and destruct. When you click destruct, you basically can choose all wires, liquid, pipes, or buildings. I think by default it should just be buildings. Or you should be able to set it to a default that it will not forget ever. Even when you change it, every time it goes back to default. Buildings, okay? It's just unbelievably frustrating when you destroy a ladder and didn't realize that you had a power cord there, and then all of a sudden everything goes blinking and you don't know why. Because you don't see the cables at the same time as you see the blocks. So it's a bit frustrating, that part. Because especially for dumb idiots like me who don't realize that early enough. Well, in this case, I think I captured it early enough. So let's actually bring this line down here. And that way we don't have to worry about that stupid thing sticking out there. I hope that is a high priority now to get done. No, of course it's not. There we go. Okay, so what's going on? We're making the extra bed. Everybody will be sleeping tonight. That is awesome. Okay, so I know, guys, you can't breathe. I'm so sorry. We're gonna get you a shower and everything installed, but first we're gonna need to deal with the hydrogen problem. Alright, let's see where we're at. The gas, I had to put the vent there. I couldn't wait any longer because the hydrogen is actually spreading. Now, these guys are pumping out the hydrogen and pumping it up, but we constantly have power problems, so these guys here have to become a high priority. Current threshold. Adjust how much wattage batteries should use before reactivating this generator. I don't know, we bring it down? Does that mean they're gonna go sooner on it? I don't know. Is that how it works? We make it a high priority anyway, but we have batteries in the moment which don't seem to be doing anything because this guy has no power still. Why does this guy have no power? We are connected. No, we're not. Bastard. Are we not connected? Are you kidding me? Not connected. There we go. Now the next person that's coming by hopefully will connect us. Now we have another duplicate coming in, but we're gonna reject them no matter how awesome they are, because we can right now, we have barely enough food to go around. Food shortage here. So somebody's gonna have to make this post-haste a priority for themselves. And stress levels are just insane. Archibald should be sitting there. Is that Archibald? No, Ernest, move the hell out. Go, do your job. Come on. The one that should be sitting in this chair is Ernest. There, Ernestine. And you should make that a high priority. There's Ernestine. Is that Ernestine? That's Archibald. Why is he not relaxing? Why is he not listening? Okay, Ernestine, you know what? You're not allowed to work. Okay? Now go, sit, get de-stressed. Right now, get de-stressed. This is an order. Damn it! I hate people who like hard work. Okay, so no, jeez. Anyway, so the pump. What? Pump not in gas. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? The whole thing is filled with gas. So what are you talking about that there is no gas in the pump? Are you insane? Let me see the pump. Let me see the gas pumps. It's not building up there. What is wrong with you? Why are you not seeing the hydrogen 9 out of 10 times? And the same here. Well, something is going up, which is good. Okay, it seems to be doing something, and the numbers should be going down over time, and they should disappear from this area here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to carbon dioxide. Yeah, I know. We're going to create some. I took them away, but I think we're gonna need to rebuild some of the algae things here. There we go. Some of the algae terrarium. We need to. We don't have a choice. Actually, this one here is gonna be a deodorizer because it's near the shitter, and we want these guys also to be a high priority. There we go. Now let's go quickly through the night. And who's the most stressed person? Archibald. Archibald has to be down here, and he's not allowed to work. Ernest is sorted. Archibald, you're gonna go back onto that table. Ernest, you're going back to work. Archibald, you're off work. Ernest, back to work. Archibald, off work. Holy balls. Alright, as I said, I don't think we're actually gonna be able to survive here or make it better quick enough, because the guys are having one problem after the next. There's breathing problems, air problems. They keep moaning. They're actually gonna start getting sick now because of all the bad air. Now, we can see that the hydrogen already started to disappear here, and we have now carbon dioxide here, which should be cleaned up by that. Now, this hydrogen here starts clearing up as well now, because as you can see, it's down to about 33, so we speed it up a little bit. Now, we also put some decor items in here now, which they haven't built yet. They're slow as balls. Genie Mac, guys. Get a cop on. Now, here's the hydrogen as well, slowly going out. We're down to 50 grams. So I think we will be able to clear it. I just don't think it's enough time without maybe a serious problematic sacrifice. We need that air breather in there as well. So you can see already, well, it's nighttime now anyway, that the only thing left here is this carbon dioxide down here. Hydrogen is pretty much gone nearly here. It's a little bit here still, a couple of blocks, but they will continue moving out. We are now only faced with the problem of getting it all from here out, and this is slowly getting lower as well, as you can see. And this, of course, is not big enough to hold everything, so they're gonna have to start getting a move on digging this stuff out up here, because it has to happen sooner rather than later. Oh man, I think the problem is that there's too much they have to do in general. Like, Ada is currently distressing. Ada, why are you distressing? You don't need to distress anymore, so move your ass out. This is the one thing that keeps pissing me off. I put in a person that is severely stressed, like Ruby, and I say, hey Ruby, go in here. And then Ruby is like, no, I just keep working. Why is the building disabled again? This is really starting to annoy me as well. That building keeps disabling itself. Okay, enable building. Seriously. Come on, guys, get a move on. Thank you. And now finally, Ruby's already in the table. Who needs to go in? Ernestine. I shouldn't have to remove all their jobs for them to start relaxing. That is, if I have somebody assigned to a massage table, that should take the highest of priorities, because if they don't de-stress, they're screwed. Okay, we put some lights here, we put some algae here. Hopefully, they will get a cop on now and put some algae into here as well. Nice. Okay, so this is working. They're gonna be working on that. That should be put in now. Algae, come on, put in. Now we have no power. There's power. Very good. I like it. There we go. And this is having algae. It's not sufficient, but it's working. It's doing something, which is great. How's that hydrogen doing here? We're down to 5 grams occasionally. That is really nice. So you see how much work it is to pump all this hydrogen out. It's insane. And there seems to be no side effect from the pump, which is pretty all right. So there's no Come on, select the building, select the pump, you damn twat. Pump is not in gas. That's the only problem I'm having, that it doesn't seem to have a big enough radius to capture hydrogen. It just goes, if it's not in these 4 blocks, I'm not using it, which seems to be the way. So I hope that's gonna be increased, because these guys here should be able to suck everything within 6 blocks around them up. I mean, seriously. Ah, well. Anyway, let's see what it looks like. So they're moving out oxygen as well, but they're also moving up hydrogen. Again, we can't really split it out because in the moment we don't have a splitter. Now, research-wise, we should have our decor researched very soon. We might actually have to take on a duplicate right now because we just don't have enough to do all the work. Scaredy cat, anemic, no, we don't. Scaredy cat is fine if you don't do combat, that's fine. Okay, quick learner, yeah, okay, you're it. Excellent. Come on, print. We need 1 more bed for that person, which we're going to put... Oh, yes, and our research is done as well. Very nice, I like it. We're gonna put the bed here. Okay, that means we're going to have to dig out this area here and put some flooring in. Well, at least 1 floor. There we go. And then we can put the bed right there. Nice. Okay. Like I said, this is the best I could do. I don't think we're gonna survive another episode, though. I don't think that's gonna be a thing. Oh, okay, this episode wasn't really exciting, I think, in the sense of doing new things. But I hope you guys enjoyed it anyway, because it definitely taught me a lot about how things work. I always assumed that when I look at a square and I go, yeah, it's only 1 square of hydrogen, what's the big deal? But when you look actually at 1 square with like over 1,000 grams, you all of a sudden start realizing, shit, this is actually a lot, because this could cover this whole area with 10 grams each, like that. I mean, look at how beautiful this is starting to look. Now, the same we have to do up here, which means this is carbon dioxide and hydrogen still, so we might actually have to put another pump in place for these guys, but the next problem is food. I'm going to have to put a farm together now. I don't know where, and this is the problem. I have to do so many things at the same time. Do we have a vacuum actually anywhere here? No, this is all carbon dioxide, which is a big pain in the balls as well. Because if we dig into that, we have breathing problems left, right, and center as well. So we can't really. Now, the only thing I have, this area is clean here. So my hope is that if I can dig up into here, through this side, actually, that's what we're gonna do. That is the last order of business, and then we're gonna leave it here. This is going to go all the way up here into the water, right in there. Excellent. And then spill all out. So just to make sure that it will spill all out, we will also dig out this side here and this side here, and that should make sure everything is going to go down here. Actually, we might not actually dig this out because we don't want this to overflow our base. So, no, we don't. So we're gonna remove this block here, actually, completely. So we're gonna go to destruction, but only the block here and here. And we need to unearth these guys here and this here. And that will then make sure that, the water should go all the way down into here, which is gonna be great. So there we have another area we can then build a farm in, if we're not dead, because we need to also build a second biodistiller, which I actually have hooked up to a liquid vent here now. So if you look at the liquid, this is not anymore connected to the rest here. This is just connected to here now. And we're gonna build a second distiller to connect to here, and then we're gonna dig this up to let the dirty, contaminated water flowing down here. A lot of things happening at the same time. It's really crazy. I hope you enjoyed the episode anyway. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming. Here we go, the water's coming down. Nice. Love it. It's bouncing right on top of that, and it's filling up this area, which is pretty cool. Very nice. I like it. Look at that. Lovely. It looks more like gel or something. It doesn't really look like water, does it? But it should clear out a lot of things. I mean, this area here is slowly getting cleaner. I know it probably looks worse than before on the map, but it is actually in a better state. Absolutely in a better state. in this hydrogen, look at this, it's down to 20, 30, 40 grams. It is so clean now, it's getting so clean, it's nice.